My name is Maya. I am 33 years old, and I am a mother of 3 lovely daughters. Their names are Ella, Sophie, and Lily. They are my whole world. I love them more than anything. Life has not been easy for me. My mother died when I was a child. My husband left me when our youngest daughter was just a baby. He walked away and never came back. He never called. He never sent money. He forgot about us. Since that day, I have been alone, raising my 3 daughters. I have no family to help me. I have no big house. I have no extra money. I live in a small apartment in Mapletown. Every month, I pay rent. Every month, I feel worried. I do not have a good job. I do not have a college degree. I do not have many choices. But I am strong. I never give up. I work as a cleaning lady. I do not have a company or agency. Every month, I search for homes and offices that need cleaning. I carry my own cleaning things. I work all day and often at night. I clean floors, bathrooms, and take out garbage. Some people are kind. Some people are rude. Some people do not pay. But I do not stop. I clean because I need money. I need to buy food. I need clothes for my girls. I need to pay rent. I work when I am tired. I work when I am sick. I work even when I feel like crying. Sometimes, I watch my daughters while they sleep. They look so peaceful. They look so sweet. I touch their small hands. I kiss their faces. I whisper, I love you. I want to give them a good life. I want them to be happy. I want them to have what I never had. But life is not easy. One cold evening, I was walking my daughters home after a cleaning job. The weather was bad. The sky was dark. The rain was heavy. The sidewalk was slippery. Ella held my hand tight. Sophie and Lily followed behind. Mama, I'm cold, Lily said. She was only 5 years old. I know, my love, I said. We'll be home soon. I held her close and wrapped my scarf around her. The street was quiet. The lights were low. I held my daughter's hands tight. My hands were shaking. I felt scared. Then, suddenly, a bright light. A loud noise. A sharp pain. Everything went dark. When I opened my eyes, I saw a white ceiling. I heard machines. I smelled medicine. I was in a hospital. I tried to move, but my body hurt. My head felt heavy. My arms were weak. Then, I remembered the accident. My daughters. Where are they? I tried to speak. Ella. Sophie. Lily. My voice was dry. My throat burned. A nurse came to me. She looked gentle. She gave a small smile. Don't move much, she said. You were in a bad accident. My daughters, I whispered. Where are my daughters? She touched my hand softly. They are here. They are safe. Tears filled my eyes. I want to see them. Soon, the door opened. 3 small girls ran to my bed. Mama, they shouted. They hugged me. They held my hands. They kissed my face. I started crying. Crying. I hugged them as hard as I could. Then the doctor came in. He looked serious. He gave me bad news. Your leg is broken, he said. You need surgery. You need time to heal. I felt scared. But I need to work. I need to pay rent. I need to feed my daughters. The doctor looked sorry. You must rest. Then I remembered something worse. The cleaning tools I borrowed from a friend were ruined in the accident. And the worst part, I had broken the front glass of a fancy store when I fell. The owner asked for $20,000. I had nothing. I was hurt. I covered my face and cried. My daughters cried too. I felt lost. I had no hope. The next day, something surprising happened. My story spread online. Many people saw it. They saw my daughters. They saw our pain. Many kind people sent money. They wanted to help us. Then one day, I got a phone call. A deep voice spoke. I heard your story, he said. I want to help. I was scared. Who are you? You will know soon, he said. 2 days later, some people came to the hospital. They brought flowers. They brought warm clothes for my daughters. Then, a young man walked in. He had kind eyes. He looked at me and smiled. He sat beside me. You don't know me, he said. But I know you. I was confused. Why do you want to help? He smiled. Because I care. I started crying. I don't know what to say. He held my hand. You don't have to say anything. A few days later, something amazing happened. The man and his team paid all my hospital bills. I didn't have to worry anymore. But that was not everything. One day, they took me and my daughters to a new place. It was a house. A big, pretty house. This is yours, they said. I looked at them. I couldn't speak. I couldn't believe it. For me? I asked. Yes, they said. No more rent. This is your home. I dropped to my knees. I cried and cried. My daughters hugged me. Is this real? I asked. Yes, they said. It's real. I hugged my daughters and said, we have a home. One day, the young man asked me, what is your biggest dream? I wiped my eyes. I want to open a bakery. He smiled. Let's do it. And he made it real. A few months later, I opened my bakery. I sold fresh bread, sweet cakes, and saw happy faces. I was not just a cleaner anymore. I was not just a sad mother. I was a businesswoman. I was strong. I was full of joy. I will never forget that young man. He changed my life. He taught me something true. There are good people in this world. There are people who want to help. And yes, real miracles can happen. I had nothing. Now, I have everything, a warm home, a job, and, most of all, a happy family. Thank you, my dear follower, for listening to my story. Your support means a lot to me. I hope my story touched your heart. Remember, even when life is hard, kindness and hope can change everything. Be strong. Believe in God. Believe in good people and never stop hoping for a better tomorrow.